Welcome back to Yahoo Finance on the Move. What's old is new again as the S&P 500 and Dow hit highs we have not seen since early March before the pandemic lockdown. Something else that has happened this morning. Trading resumed on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, and we spoke here on Yahoo Finance with NYSE President Stacey Cunningham.
It's time for us to start to reopen our economy, to start to reopen America, but to do it cautiously and to do it with everything we've learned about this virus and how to protect ourselves. And we protect ourselves by protecting others around us. So while we are reopening, this is not back to business as usual. I'm wearing a mask. That's really important. As I saw some of the video footage over the weekend of people in locations that are reopening, they need to make sure that they're still using the protective measures that we've learned that are so important and so critical during this time. Otherwise, the whole fact that we've been shut down for 2 months will be a waste if we don't continue to be cautious and continue to protect ourselves. So the reopening means it's time to get the economy restarted, but to do it smartly and slowly and cautiously.
Ray is usually on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange covering these things for us, but again, it's limited reopening. Inez, what can you tell us?
It is limited reopening with some of the brokers going back. We actually earlier this morning on the first trade had spoken to Jonathan Corpina. He's from Meridian Equity, and he usually has 16 members in his team. Today he has 6 back on the floor. He talked about the screening. Of course, as you saw Stacey Cunningham wearing a mask, everyone on the floor has to wear a mask. There is plexiglass between some of the stations now. You have screening as you go in, temperature checks. This is the new norm for a while. Now, he did say, for example, he said, this is the safest place besides the White House to be right now because of all these measures that they have. But it is a phased in approach. So first you're seeing the brokers go back. And that's really important, Adam, because brokers have tools on the floor that they can only have on the floor. They have D-quote orders, which are commissionable orders, which they can use on the floor. So it's important that those brokers go in first. And then later on, more brokers, and then the DMMs, the designated market makers.
Hey, Inez, it's Julie. I think the question, though, is even if it is safe on a relative basis, is it worth it, right? Because there have been some studies that have come out while the floor has been shut down that, for example, the 4 p.m. closing went more smoothly, all electronic. And we've known for a while, I mean, you know, you're down there. There aren't that many people there, even in normal times. And there is sort of a centerpiece show aspect to the floor itself. So I'm curious what people you're talking to are saying about that.
You're right. It is used as a sort of backdrop. As far as the brokers are concerned, for them, it is worth it because they're saying that they otherwise can't use these tools that they can use on the floor. So for their livelihoods, it is worth it. As far as the IPOs, though, are concerned, we just saw remote IPOs happening. I spoke to Peter Giaccia from Citadel Securities. He said these IPOs went seamlessly. As far as the time is concerned, the only thing you're not seeing is, of course, right, the show on the floor, everyone gathered. He said later on there will be time to sort of celebrate. But as far as doing everything electronically, yes, it can all be done electronically. And he also said it's another tool, it's another way for us to do this. Going forward, how everything will be once it's fully reopened, that remains to be seen, and how long these measures will last for, how long these safety measures will last for.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.